Welcome to Wisdom Wednesday 115. The alternative is freedom. Question. I hear you are starting a self-sustainable community with farm co-ops, homesteading education, natural healthcare system, grassroots businesses, and a local barter system. I agree we need some better alternative to what we now have. It seems these centralized systems are breaking down now and cannot handle the needs of our society. What will work about your sustainable community? Our sustainable society or community will only work if everything you have depended on in the centralized systems break down and you feel discomfort, you feel pain, you feel your boundaries are being crossed, you feel your rights are being taken from you. It is only when you feel a complete breakdown will an alternative system be approved or awakened within you. And it's only then that you start to feel the fire of discontent boiling up within, that you will wake up and you will want, and you will put your life energy into something that you think will be a better alternative. The problem we have is that we're lazy. We are creatures of comfort, and we need security and comfort. And if we feel that we have the slightest bit, we're not going to access anything else within us. We're just going to receive those comforts and sit in that sense of false security. And that is our downfall. This laziness, this unconsciousness that we end up following somebody else's laws and rules so that we do not listen to our inner voice, our inner guide. So it's only when everything on the outside starts to break down that this new power can arise from within us, and we will entertain the concept of an alternative community, an alternative lifestyle. And when we do start to entertain this alternative, and we're going to start looking for alternatives, it's only then when we are connecting with our inner power and deciding to make new choices, that I got to be in charge of my own life and I've got to make my own decisions. I cannot depend on anything external anymore, because mama and dada cannot support us anymore. These centralized systems are breaking down because they cannot do it. They cannot support us. We have to hold the reins now and decide to support ourselves. And we can do that. We can do that in our own community. We can build our own community. We have the resources, but it's only because we are able to connect with our inner power, our source of power, that we realize that we can get inspired and derive a passion, get creative about, oh my God, I've got to build my own life. I thought I could just ride on somebody else's imaginary life for me. No, we have to hold the reins ourselves. So this community can only survive with very empowered members, self-empowered members, to create a self-sustainable community. That's the only way a self-sustainable community can live and survive. Imagine that everything that we depended on just died, or, like imagine that some kind of natural disaster happened on Earth and everything we depended on was taken from us, and we're left alone feeling like, oh my God, I don't know how to sustain myself. What would happen? What do you think that would happen inside of you? Well, you would either give up and die along with everything else, or something inside gets triggered. Like, I'm going to make this work. I'm going to survive. It's a survival. The basic thing that we have inside of us is the need to survive. So we'll access that within ourselves. And then we're going to look around our immediate situation or immediate surroundings, and we're going to look and check to see, will that work for me? Will that help me survive? And you know what happens? A fire is built from within. And that fire is our power that we've lost touch with because we've been given everything. We don't know how to feel that creative energy. That is our freedom. So it's great that things are breaking down. It has to break down. Everything that we believed in must break down in order for this fire that's been waiting for us to contact, to get lit and expand and grow and get bigger. And now we're going to see that we have the power to create our own self-sustainable community. We can be a farmer. We can be a private homesteading educator. We can be a natural health provider. We can share our goods and services and be in a local barter system. We can build our own businesses. We can do this from the grassroots because it's coming from a need to survive together. And it's got to be organic, and it's got to be self-empowered. It's got to come from ourselves in order for this to work. But as long as we are depending, even the smallest little bit, even a thread of dependence on the centralized system with the hope of security and survival, then we will settle for less than optimal life conditions. We are so attached to our comforts. The thing is, we got to break down our comforts. We've got to let go of our attachment to our comforts and connect with the power inside that is far more greater and powerful than a comfort. It is freedom. It is empowerment. It is the power to choose, to feel like you have your own life back and that you own it. And if we can interconnect with each other in a community, all connected to this inner fire and this decision to live together and survive, we can do it. We have the power. We are in this together. So It takes self-empowered individuals to become members of a self-sustainable community. And the alternative is our freedom. See you next Wisdom Wednesday. Bye.